The animals of Farthing Wood had travelled long and far on their journey to safety. They had crossed rivers and motorways. They had faced fire and water.
Follow me as fast as you can.
Well, what are you waiting for? Come on!
They had escaped from the gun and the hounds.
Don't curl up.
Some of their number had been lost, and those who had survived were weary, but at least they had arrived. It was as heroes that we welcomed them to the safety of our wildlife park. You have made history. You're all heroes of your species.
Some heroes.
Oh.
We, the residents of White Deer Park, welcome you. The park is yours. Go where you will.
As long as it's not on my patch.
Ah, at last, Moley. Rest for the weary travellers. Oh, let's find a bed for the day.
I could sleep and sleep and sleep.
Sleep, mateys! At a time like this? Just show me that pond!
Pond, did you say? No time like the present, I'll show you. How do you do?
Charmed to make your acquaintance.
My name is Speedy. Can't think why, but it's what creatures call me anyway.
May I introduce myself? I'm Whistler.
What did you say your name was? Tell me later. No time to lose. Come with me. Well, are you coming or aren't you?
Here, wait for me, mateys!
Speed, of course, is vital when fishing. I'm very speedy. I suppose that's why they call me Speedy, come to think of it.
Poor Whistler.
Oh, you're gorgeous.
You won't catch me like that.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
You won't catch me.
I'm glad to say I am above such things.
Come and see.
Good idea, Kestrel.
Soon, all the Farthing Wood animals will have blended into the life of the park. I'm sure we'll be great friends.
Mum, who's that nasty big monster?
Leave my son alone.
Keep well away from us, or
Was it something I said?
Come on, rabbits. Let's see if we can do any better.
I don't hold with all this fraternising.
Neither do I. Farthing Wood animals forever.
Here, here, ha, 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 ha. Help, Fox, Fox!
I thought I would die.
Brothers, we animals of Farthing Wood must stick together.
You've changed your tune.
Fox is our leader. He cannot turn his back on his responsibilities. He must defend us from our aggressors.
Well, they won't need me anymore.
Your job is finished.
I couldn't have done it without you. And now, our little group is breaking up.
Of course, we'll still be friends with everyone, but...
They've got their own lives to lead now, haven't they? And so have we.
Not been used for some time. Won't be putting anyone's nose out of joint.
Ooh, Badger!
What's that, Moley? Want to stop for a few worms, do you?
Badger!
Oh, I say, excuse me.
Of course. I'm sure you didn't realise you were doing wrong.
Wrong? Am I doing something wrong?
I only came because I wanted to welcome you personally.
Ooh.
But it's just as well I did, by the looks of it. I'm afraid you were about to make a bit of a faux pas, weren't you?
Was I? Oh, what's a faux, pas?
A boo-boo.
Boo-boo?
Yes, a boo-boo. Perhaps I ought to point out one or two little things for your own sake. For example, I suppose you do realise you're trespassing.
Trespassing?
This is our territory, you know.
Ours? Whose?
The blue foxes. We have nothing so common as red foxes here. Or at least we didn't till your friends arrived. However, and be that as it may, the fact is you must apply to my mate for permission if you want to live here.
I see. How do we find your mate?
You can't miss him. He's the one with the scar.
You beast! You've eaten my wife!
Your wife? Field Mouse, I'm so sorry. I didn't realise. Oh, dear. How embarrassing. How very embarrassing. This pond will be quite different from anything you may have experienced before. To begin with, we have edible frogs. With your disability, you are bound to have a problem. But if you follow my example, you'll soon get the hang of it. There are a few herons as swift as I. First, we have to locate the fish. Then we choose the tastiest looking, and then we strike. Of course, we may not be lucky at first, but the old adage applies, try again. And with a little perseverance, your technique is bound to improve.
With my compliments, madam.
Someone mention edible frogs?
Here, you can't eat them.
Why not? The oath doesn't extend to frogs. And I need to fatten myself up before I go into hibernation. Shucks.
Adder!
It's this stupid oath. I'm out of practice.
Get away from me! I don't want you! You can stop laughing as well!
Isn't it nice to be wanted?
No, it's not! Especially by this measly little specimen. Get off, you!
Ooh, I love it when you're angry.
Measly! Measly!
Oh, I am. I am. But you're so wonderful.
That was wet! Yuck!
Why don't you sing to him? That'll put him off.
Yeah! Ring-a-ring-a-roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we'll all fall down!
More!
Oh, you like it? Ring-a-ring-a-roses, a pocket... Oh! So he was just pretending to like my singing. Huh! So much for mingling with the locals. Yeah.
You stay where you are.
Adder, you shouldn't have.
Delicious.
You were supposed to be making friends with the local inhabitants, not eating them. Isn't that right, Whistler?
I did hear something about this oath. You don't eat one another, do you? Very interesting. But isn't it a little bit silly if it means you actually starve? In my opinion, Adder is quite right to eat frogs if she wants to.
But they're my relatives.
Oh, Lordy. We're none of us safe since these Farthing wood lot arrived. Can't call our pond our own anymore.
Oh, I do apologise, matey.
What is all the commotion?
Adder's eaten a frog.
Oh, is that all?
What do you mean, all?
The oath cannot extend to non-Farthingwood creatures.
Why not?
What on earth would we eat if it did? Kestrel, what is it?
The squirrels are in trouble. Ouch! Stop it! Ouch! What are you doing? Ow! What are you doing? Help! They're coming this way.
Ow!
They might be smaller than we are, but they ganged up on us. We couldn't do a thing.
Trouble rains down on our heads.
Oof. You can say that again, matey.
And that's not all. Oh, dear. So very embarrassing.
Kestrel, it's my wife.
So very embarrassing.
Fancy. Well, it never rains, but it pours, Kestrel. More trouble?
The blue foxes have warned us off their land.
We're none too popular here, either.
We need protection.
However, let me give you a word of advice.
I vote we find Fox. He'll sort this out.
Hooray! We must find Fox.
Here. I vote we find Fox.
Go find Fox, quick. He'll understand this.
Oh, well, please yourselves.
Home, sweet home.
Peace at last.
What on earth?
We want Fox. We want Fox. Where's Fox?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I'll tell them to go away, shall I?
No, you can't do that. Fate made you their leader. You can't let them down. We just have to face it. You're not an ordinary fox and never will be.
Our dream didn't last long, did it?
You're one of that Farthing wood lot, aren't you?
Me? No. Can't stand the sight of them. Horrible creatures.
Don't give me that. I hear you're all heroes. Is that right?
No, not true. I'm a coward myself.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear. Because...
Farthingwood animals forever!
What do you want?
I came to see if you're all right.
Mind your own business.
Oh, 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 oh.
We're not welcome here. We're not welcome. It's not as though we don't want very much. Oh dear, they don't want us.
The White Deer Park animals just won't share.
Not surprised, matey. Some of us have been eating them.
The White Deer Park predators eat sometimes as well, you know.
You would say that. After all, some of us have been eating some of us, too. Haven't we, Kestrel?
Oh, how very embarrassing. I don't know how it happened, Fox.
I suppose it was too much to ask, eh? That we'd just fit in like everyone else.
Oh.
Ow! Oh! Oh!
I say, Weasel, do look where you're going.
Oh dear, poor Weasel.
Oh, the shock. Oh, I'm done for.
Oh, shut up!
Nobody cares, of course. Even the hares. They've gone off to move in near the local hares. No loyalty, some creatures. No loyalty at all. Oh.
The hares are an example to us all.
Still running away from our admirer, are we?
No, worse even than that. I was chased by this horrible great fox. Oh, and he was blue with rage.
Blue?
I caught a glimpse of him at the gathering with the stag. He's very unusual. I've never seen one before.
They think themselves to be a cut above the rest of us.
He had this cruel look in his eye. I know, I've seen it. Frightened the life out of me, he did. And he had this horrible scar on his face.
Yes, and we met his mate. She threatened us.
In the nicest possible way.
Told us to get off their land.
Well, looks like I'll have to have a chat with the great stag, doesn't it?
After coming all this way, we cannot let you lose out. Perhaps what's needed is some land of your own.
But we want to be in the park.
Of course, I mean inside the park's boundaries. Sort of a Farthing wood within White Deer Park? Somewhere the oath can still be respected?
There are so many of us, and all different. We'd need banks for our earths and sets. We'd need water for Toad and Whistler. The squirrels and the birds need trees.
I am going to have to ask Scarface to give up some of his territory. He isn't going to like that. But perhaps if in exchange you agreed not to hunt on his land.
What is it, Kestrel?
You're making your home in the wrong place. The white stag has given us our own territory.
Where?
Our boundaries are to the north, the stone circle, to the east, the line of pine trees, to the south, the pond, to the west, the stream running through the wood. All the animals have agreed to respect the oath on Farthing land. You would be safer there.
We're happy where we are, thank you. Tell Fox we're all right.
Good luck.
This way, we have habitats to suit us all. But remember, stray from the boundary and you will be prey to other animals.
No one is forced to live on Farthing land, but if you don't, remember, you won't be protected by the oath.
It's all very well for the smaller animals, of course, but you don't need protection, do you, Whistler? You've got me. I'll take care of you. I know all the best fishing spots.
Know what worries me?
What's that, old friend?
There won't be enough of us bigger animals left to enforce the oath. The herons have gone fishing. The hares have opted to stay outside.
Well, I'm still here.
For what use he is?
Yes, Badger. You and me, eh? You're a loyal old pal, you are.
It's not fair. Our pond was quite safe till that adder of yours turned up.
Oh, take heart, matey. We'll make sure she sticks to our side of the pond from now on.
I only hope they stick to their own lands now they've got it. There, you can smell them everywhere.
Yes, my love, I do agree.
Nothing but trouble. The stag should never have let them in the first place.
Such common red foxes, too. Still, my love, winter's coming. Then we'll see who's who.
But we got to find her before she eats any more frogs, matey. Could be anywhere, you know. Doesn't have to be by the pond.
She'll be by the pond, all right. Nice, easy pickings.
Oh, dear. There, matey. What's that? Adder! Adder! Wake up! I've got something to tell you. Excuse me, no use, Toady. She's gone into her winter sleep. Out like a light. You'll be safe enough from her now. She never even said good night.
I wish I'd had more time to fill the larder.
We won't starve. Don't worry.
No, this won't do. I can smell Scarface.
But you can smell him everywhere. It was his land.
No, I couldn't settle here. I'd have nightmares.
But we've got to make our home somewhere.
I vote we make a nest near Fox.
All right, but be quick about it. It'll soon be dark and it's getting cold.
What a beautiful night.
Bright, clear nights usually mean a frost.
Good for hunting.
Scarface. I hope White Deer Park turns out to be all right. Suppose...
Never mind suppose. Come on, let's go hunting.